When it comes to Google AdSense arbitrage, our biggest problem is traffic. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to buy traffic from Propeller, and this is going to be based on real facts, what I've tested and what is really working when it comes to Propeller arbitrage, buying traffic from Propeller and sending it to Google AdSense or Adx. So if you also want to use native ad to run arbitrage, I have a course that is going to help you to run a successfully native ad arbitrage to your Adx account and increase your earning. So if you go to princewpaseo.com, you're going to see this course, which is very cheaper for beginner and is also beginner friendly, and also for advanced pro who want to also make more money. This course is going to help. Okay, now let's go back to what I'm talking about. I'm going to be showing you guys what is really working, how to buy traffic from Propeller. And if you look very closely, apologies to my subscribers, I stopped updating this channel because I really want to go out there and test different traffic source and then come back and tell you guys exactly what is working. So pay attention in this video. Make sure you did not skip any part of this video if you really want to get your return on investment back. Okay, and make sure you subscribe if you have not done that on this channel, and turn the notification bell if you really like what I'm doing, and also help me to share my video, and YouTube algorithm is going to do the rest once you do exactly what I told you to do. Thank you. Let's go. One of the biggest challenge we are going to be having is getting the best niche that is going to work for the traffic source you want to use. Okay, you need to find the category of a particular niche that is going to work for what exactly we want to do. So I'm going to be recommending finance. So finance, when it comes to finance niche, we have how to invest wisely, budgeting tips, credit card tips, how to save money, home buying, investment, money, and personal finance apps. These are just more things you need to take your time to find. Saving and also mortgage, a lot of them. These are the categories of finance topic you need to pick and then narrow down to do it better. So the best niche that is going to work when it comes to Propeller is finance, and it's not only finance. There's a lot of them. I don't want to take much of the time. If you really want to consult me, it's fine. You can check the description of this video. You're going to see my contact. But one of the best niche that I'm going to recommend is finance. Okay, now the first thing you're going to do after you have your account, fund your account, and also once you fund your account, you're going to see create a campaign. Okay, so you click create a campaign. I'm going to pause it here to go to the next section to talk about how to create a campaign, because it's going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to pause it and move to the creating campaign section since I've talked about the niche. So you can go in to do more research to find more niche that is going to work, but the one I'm giving out is finance. Okay, and finance is what I use. Okay, you can find other niches that is going to work for you, for yourself particularly. Okay, now let's go to the next section of creating campaign. Here is the next section. When it comes to the campaign, you need to pay attention here. This is very much important, because I know most of you are doing this mistake, which I'm going to take my time to break it down so you can understand every single part of this game to get it right. So first of all, you need to give your campaign a name. So I'm going to be giving my campaign Prince WPACO, for example, and the traffic format that is going to work for Adx and Adsense. So if you are using Adsense or Adx, this traffic source is going to work for you. So the only thing here is that you're going to be funding with $100 above. But if you need a quite good traffic, you need to spend more money to get a good traffic. But I'm going to show you how to economize your optimization to get a better result. And this is the reason why I'm creating this video. So if you come here, the traffic format that is going to work is either push notification or interstitial. So the last time I use push notification, which as you guys can see, I have $14 in my balance. I've spent almost $80 something. So now if you go scroll down, after you choose the traffic pattern you want to get, which is the format you want your traffic to push from, which is push notification, you're going to leave these two together. Okay, please just leave a classic and in-page. These are the two ones you're going to use. But believe me, the one that worked very well for me the last time I tested was classic push, but I like using the bot. Okay, I want to take advantage of the bot, so you need to pay attention and follow exactly what I'm doing. So when you pick your niche, If your niche is performing very well in page, you pause classic push. If your niche is performing very well in classic push, you pause in page push. But if your niche is performing very well in both push notification type, then there's no need to off anyone. So after 48 hours of texting the traffic. Now, because every campaign you're going to be created need to be given opportunities to spend at least 48 hours before you can judge the performance. So now this is something you need to choose. The pricing model, please choose CPC. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to choose, for those of you who are going to be asking me, please, I'm not going to be sharing my URL and my result. So if you buy my course on native ad, using native ad to run Adsense Arbitrage, Adx Arbitrage, you're going to see my screenshot and my dashboard. Even though you go to this landing page and play the video, you're going to see exactly what I'm doing using native ad. But let's focus on this one. I'm not going to show the dashboard ending, okay? And if you can see, I have balance of here. I'm not just capping, okay? That's the reason why I took break to test something. So now you're going to put your targeted URL. For example, let's assume this is my targeted URL, okay? Now I can be able to put, if you want to use their own tracker, you can use. If you want to use your own personal tracker, external tracker, you can be able to use your URL, create your external tracker and paste the URL here, okay? That's just it, okay? This is something I will put. For me, I can put something like this, or you remove it at all if you don't really want it to use their internal tracker, and you can use external tracker. So the next thing you're going to do, please leave these two zones on. That was what I did from the beginning. So but this is something you need to understand. If you want to get more traffic, more attention for 48 hours, I will allow you to, I will advise you to go with the 2 for 48 hours. So if you're not getting exactly what you want, edit the campaign and just tell them not to shift the traffic from partners. For me, I will advise you to go with the partner for 48 hours. So the result is going to tell you either you pause it or you create different campaign. If you create a different campaign, offering partner, and create another campaign owning partner, so you test it and see what is working for you in less than 48 hours or 48 hours, then you now judge if you're going to off anyone at all. For me, I use the both throughout. So the next thing we're going to do here is to scroll down. So once you scroll down here, this is very, very simple. Leave everything to go like this. For me, I leave it free, okay? Now this is where you need to understand, this is targeted user based on the activities level. Please just leave it like this, okay? I will not advise you to change anything here. So what I'm going to be doing is to set a recommendation bidding. Now what I'm going to do here is to choose a country. All through finance work for USA, UK, Canada, all the whole tier 1 country. And if you under finance, we have mortgage. So if you really want to focus on mortgage, talking about mortgage, you can equally focus on USA, UK, Canada, Norway, and other tier 1 countries. All these countries have high CPC and also high ECPM. But the most important thing you need to understand is to write a good content and use a good copy to shift them to come and convert to your content. This is not just spinning the content, you need to write a unique content. That's just the secret here. You don't need to spin content with ChatGPT. Make sure you write a real figure fact information that people is going to read for more than 5 minutes and also going to trigger them to click on your ad banner. So if I choose UXA for example, so what I'm going to be seeing is they're going to be giving me a suggested bidding for per click. Okay, if you look per click here, this is the suggestion they are giving for the in-page. For the in-page, they are giving you this bidding to go with, which is 0.03, which is okay for me. So if you also scroll down, please, you need to make sure you monitor your campaign often to know when everything is moving well, to know if you're going to speed the process. If for those who are using ADS, you need to monitor when your ECPM is growing so you can be able to increase your budget. Okay, so I'm not going to exclude city or state or whatever. I'm going to leave everything to be included. I'm going to scroll down here This is where I'm going to say that I'm going to spend 10 to $30 per day, for example, to be a seed. I'm going to put another one price you're going to spend for the day. I can put 30 here. That's how it works. So what is going to happen is not going to spend more than this for the whole day. Most times it's going to spend it depending the traffic that is coming on the moment. So what you're going to be choosing is mobile and also desktop if you need it too. For ADS, desktop traffic is also going to increase your ECPM most times. Okay, now for me, both ADS and AdSense, I choose this. Okay, now the next thing you're going to be doing is to choose the operating system. You want the traffic to come from Android, also come from RX, also come from, since we choose desktop, Mac, we choose Windows. Okay, we're going to choose Windows. We're going to choose Chrome phones, all those things. You can be able to choose all of them, or you leave it blank, allow the system to work with exactly what they can be able to do. So the most important thing, please, is to put no proxy. Don't put all traffic. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. Now, for those who are going to on VPN for their safety, most times are going to if they're on their VPN, they're going to see your campaign. But if they're on VPN, they're not going to see your campaign, or they are using proxy to browse, your campaign are not going to show. Okay, just leave it for no proxy traffic. You don't need it at all. So you scroll down. This is where everything gets interesting. Remember, we are working with what they call finance. So another niche that is going to also work is sports. I tried sports, which was also okay. So remember, we are promoting finance niche. Okay, and we're going to choose both genders, or you leave it blank, allow the system to choose. For me, I don't need to choose anything. Most time I don't choose any gender. I allow the whole thing to go by itself. Okay, leave it blank, don't choose anything, just allow it to flow. So the next thing you're going to do here is to say collect users who will click on the campaign. So now what happens is you're going to name the user. You're going to create a user audience name. So when the system are going to collect those users who click on your campaign. So when you are targeting, you're going to be targeting based on your winning users. So you're not going to be wasting your money or getting impression without getting clicks. So what you're doing is to collect those people who convert, and then once you are running a campaign, you pick it, your campaign will still show to those people who are likely to click on the topic you are promoting. So the next thing we're going to do here is to scroll down. This is where the thing gets interesting. You're going to put your title. Make sure your title is attractive, and make sure you put nice things. So I'm going to pause this video and show you guys one of my creative, how I did it the last time. So I'm not going to be wasting time to be explaining all these things. So let me pause and show you guys how I created my creative. Okay, let me pause and play. Okay, this is how exactly the in-page push look like. If you like, you go and copy exactly what I did here. You're going to waste your time, because if exactly copy is running, what is going to happen is everybody is going to have a poor result. So try and get your own topic, your own information, your own creative. And this is the reason why you need to either enroll in mentorship or getting a course. So for those of you who want to do buy traffic from native and you're looking for the best traffic source, then you need to get this course. For those of you who want to buy from Propeller, this is the free information that I'm giving, which is quite basic, which means if you come for mentorship or getting to me or anything, you're going to get more in-depth information on how to go about it. If you look at my title, this is what they call in-page push notification, 7 banner and pin letter app. This is for UXA that I target, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this is the preview. And if you also look at this one, I have to buy anything and pay later. You can afford to pay on one go. Okay, these are just the creative that I run under in page. Now this is creative that I run under push, okay, which is push within. Let me open it. This is a preview how it looks like, because it's two different things. This is for push, this is for push notification and in page, if I'm not mistaken. From the beginning, if you have watched this video starting from the beginning to now, you do not skip, definitely you're going to understand this particular one. Okay, this is how it looks like. Look at it. So this one have a bigger picture, while the other one don't have a bigger picture. Okay, and I targeted UXA, and I leave it for one person for 24 hours, and I bidded it $15 to spend every single day. So start with little, which is going to help you to understand if it's going well or going bad in less than 48 hours or within 48 hours. So I think I'm going to be wrapping it off here, and also I wish every one of you good luck for watching from the beginning to here, and I wish you good luck and have a nice day, guys. Peace.